Alright guys, so welcome to this tutorial session. In this tutorial we're going to learn how to create variables. So variables are placeholders for something else, easy to as storage, like where you store a placeholder for something else. So you get to understand what I mean when we'll deal with it. So now I'll have to show you the rules that you follow when creating a variable. So number one rule is that you can't start a variable name with a number. Okay, it's just like creating a variable name that is 69 hot dogs. It's not just possible. You can't create a variable name starting with a number. Okay, so another one is that you can't create a variable name starting with an underscore. So numbers or underscores are just off it. So the next one is that your variable names should start with a letter, uppercase or lowercase. Now then you shouldn't have spaces in your variable names. Something like you have a variable name called mascot. This just doesn't work in C. Okay, the computer will not understand it. Now don't name your variable name the same with a function. Okay, so there should be no variable name that is called main, or there should be no variable name that's called printf. You get? So your variable names should not be the same as your function. Now, and no weird symbols in your variable name, nothing like hash or at or dollar sign or in your variable names, just letters and numbers. Okay, so now let's go through the steps in creating a variable. Now, to create a variable, you have to first of all define your variable. By that to mean you tell C what you want to use the variable by describing what the variable will look like. Example, integer. Okay, so when we want to create a variable that is going to be a placeholder for numbers, we use integer. So let's say integer age. So integer age, we have defined our variable. This means we are telling C that we want to create a program called age, and is going to store whole numbers. Okay, so now the second step is assigning values to your variable. So let's say we assign you just put your age. Meanwhile I'm 22, so I'll just assign 22 to age. Okay, so now what happens is that anywhere anywhere the computer sees age in the program, it will consider it as 22. Okay, so now let's just go ahead and explain variable declaration. Let's combine it with character conversion so that you understand better what I mean. So let's take a look at this example. Now you have printf uh oh sorry, what did I just do? Okay, printf double quotation mark. So let's just say Dalo is, I kind of feel somehow telling you my age. Percent D years old. Okay, new line. Now you if you notice it, now we are using percent D because we are dealing with numbers, age. Okay, so comma age. There's no need to put quotation marks. You I've already thought that before. Now let's go ahead and print this. Let's go ahead and print this. Dalo is 22 years old. Sweet. Now let's show you another example Okay, so I know probably we have not, I know we have not done mass operators, but this one is actually easy. So instead of saying Dalo is 22, you can just try and make it look cool, okay, by doing the current year minus birth year. So we are in 2022, so minus my birth year, which is 2000. So if we print this now, it's going to calculate the difference between the current year and my birth year and then print it as my age. So if we run this program now, oh sorry, and then you should close your each program with quotation marks, each command with quotation marks. So Dalo is 22 years old. Sweet. Now, all right, guys, that's it for this tutorial, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.